And I'm live. Hello! Welcome to another Toonkind FPS. This time between me, the jazziest AAA battery this side of the county line, or just Jazz for short. I will be playing Gray, and I am with...
Hey, I'm Bluejay. I'm coming to you live from hell. I'm playing Contra. That's short for contractually obligated to swear.
Oh, it's gonna be a terrible argument about that. Anyway, our FPS for today is Chasing Familiar Ground, and our scene starts at a park in the Toontown. In one area of the park, you've got one 12-year-old who's wearing sharply dressed in a gray suit, who has a shark dragon thing near him that he is idly petting. There is, he's probably got a few other random park creatures, birds, probably squirrels around. And he's just feeding, he's just chilling there. Meanwhile, at another end, what is Contra up to?
I'm gonna go with Frisbee because that's easy. He's playing Frisbee with a rather large purple wolf who's covered in spikes. Also, Contra's wearing a hoodie. It is black. Yes, it's still summer, by the way.
Great, great outfit. Listen, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of wearing all black and hoodies in summer in Georgia. I get it. Anyway.
I would die.
Anyway, so within this park, I'd like to say that Contra throws the frisbee, and if you'll allow me, say it kind of just he throws wide, or the wind picks up, or whatever, and the frisbee just kind of bonks on the bench that Gray is on at the moment. So he picks it up, and does Ottava run up to Gray, or?
Yeah, and Contra's kind of going, oh god, not this shit again.
Oh boy. If Ottava comes up, then Gray is definitely, going to lean down and, start talking to him and ask, oh, you want this, right? And he's kind of, starting to play, and, you might motion to pet Ottava if they seem down to do so.
Can I roll an insight from the dog?
You can. You can definitely roll insight.
I don't remember which one that is. Is that wisdom?
I believe so. Yes. Insight is wisdom.
Whoops. Okay.
I'm gonna give it to the chief. Gray isn't exactly threatening. And also, he's got, a bunch of other animals that have just been, around him. Definitely not too spooky.
You know what? That's fine.
Nibbles is also probably kind of checking Ottava out.
Ottava barks something. And Contra goes, what? And then there's a conversation that you can't hear.
Gray just kind of he waits patiently as Contra talks to the barking dog. He's not fazed at all.
So I'm very tired, and I'm kind of blanking on everything.
You're all right. If you need to step in, I will. at that point, then Gray still has the frisbee. He seems just kind of be waiting for a moment to hand that back as well. So.
All right. I think after a little bit, Contra would just take it out of his hands.
No, Contra like walks over and just tries to take it. I assume Contra was still further away. So.
Oh, yeah, he walks over.
Yeah. So if Contra then like approaches, Gray would then
Hello. I'm assuming the wolf belongs to you then?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't belong to anyone, but he's with me, yeah.
He's very handsome.
Oh, you go. Did that just catch
looks proud. Ottava looks happy.
Nice.
Oh, this is yours. Sorry.
And he like hands over this frisbee.
My name's Gray, by the way.
You know what? Contra's just staring at Gray now.
Contra compliments the dog once and he's blue screening. Fantastic.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Contra, and this is Ottava.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Contra.
And
you too, Mr. Ottava.
and he again motions down trying to, if Ottava will let him, like just pat.
Yeah, Ottava will allow that. Contra's like, Mr. Contra.
It's polite to use honorifics to refer to those that you respect.
Respect?
Yeah?
He's like legit taken aback now.
I mean, I respect anyone until they give me a reason not to.
You're gonna get burned someday.
Well, I mean, maybe. I think it's, nicer, though. Just treat them with respect, even if they might not expect it. Might make them feel good.
Yeah, okay.
In the midst of this, I want you to have Ottava specifically make OS save.
Hot thing. Oh.
Pull up the thing. Alright.
Don't you love it when the roll goes against all your plans?
It's fine. Trust me. Wow. Don't you love it? Don't worry about that. No, it'll be fine. Well, in the middle of their conversation, both Ottava and Nibbles seem to perk their heads up and stare in the same direction. And it both Gray and Contra would notice that, I imagine. So
What's over there?
And then Gray tries to ask Nibbles,
Did you hear something? Did you see something?
But neither respond, they're just kind of staring.
Ottava?
I'll tell you now. I made the DC ridiculously high on purpose.
Higher than 22?
Yeah, actually.
Why?
Don't worry about it. Because I didn't know what fucking Ottava's mod was, alright?
Not good.
Now I know that. Anyway. The point was, so they're both staring. They're not saying anything. And, just from a standstill, they both start running. Just
God. Sorry.
like completely bolting out of the park. I'm assuming, does Contra actually, immediately start running after?
Yeah.
Okay, he immediately starts running? Okay.
Yeah.
So both of these kids are now running afterwards. Gray shouts, wait, hold on!
Contra yells, Ottava! Again.
No response. They are both they do have a bit of a head start, so they managed to run out of the park. And one thing I'll note is that Gray actually has the slowest movement speed of this lot because both familiars have 40 and Contra's Barbarian, so he also gets 40, but Gray still only has the base. So even with Dash, they sort of keep pace at the park entrance, but if they start running for longer periods of time, Gray will fall behind. So Gray arrives after.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I have things. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so y'all run through the park, and the thing is, Contra, you're the one ahead, so you make a dex save.
Oh, cool.
You're a barbarian, so you're decent at these.
That's what you think.
Oh boy.
Oh.
You do make it. So, a kid actually ran in front of you flying a kite, and you had to roll to not get tangled in the kite string, but you managed to duck under it, and you managed to continue following. Since Gray was further behind, he noticed you and was able to move as well. You see Nibbles and Ottava reached the park exit area. And they immediately just they both turn left, almost in sync, and they run. So does Contra does he stop at all, or does he continue?
I'm gonna be honest, he probably continues.
Alright, that makes sense. So Gray is also, he actually, fun fact, pull up the right fucking spell. He has thaumaturgy, so he is going to cast that for just a moment and shout, "Come back!" My voice cracked there, but oh well. It's in character, he's 12. So he shouts, for just a sec. Again, Contra can see. No reaction, they're still going. But the problem is that where they're running, you guys are in Toontown, and there are a lot of toons in Toontown. And
yeah, there are.
The streets are busy. So Contra, I need you to make me both a dex save and a perception check to make sure you don't lose them in the crowds.
Yeah. Watch this.
Alright. People don't bump into you. Yeah, so as soon as you follow really close, like, they had a head start, but you're a fast runner. You've been following them, you had your eyes on them, but as soon as they hit, like, the busier street, they're able to duck through legs and around people, and you lose them. You can't see them anymore. Gray, who can't run as fast, is able to, he runs up behind you, and, I should actually, hold on. Let's see. Bonk. Yeah, so Gray runs up behind you and asks,
Did you see where they went?
No. Fuck. And then he slams. No, he doesn't. He kicks the nearest wall.
I wish.
Can't handle a swear.
You use other words.
I can. Don't feel like it.
Why? So much you're rude.
Maybe I want to be rude.
Why?
You ever consider that?
Why would you want to be rude?
Easier.
Just because it's easy doesn't mean it's, right.
wait, let me roll.
Well, I don't usually do things right, okay?
By whose metric?
Yours, apparently.
Anyway, Gray's confused by this conversation. I'm not gonna lie. But the other thing is he's trying to do is, so I'm assuming Ottava is, like, just uses the wolf stat block, right?
I modified it a little bit. I can, like...
Is it a beast? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay. You get 12s. You get 12s and only 12s. But yeah. This game of 12-year-olds. We get 12s for rolls.
Yeah.
But Ray starts looking around though, and he's trying to figure out where they went.
Do you know where they might be going? I don't know what was up with them.
Can't hear Ottava anywhere.
Do you have a way to track them? I'm decent at it, but there's a lot of people here. It's hard to tell.
No.
Say that again?
No.
No, I'm just gonna roll again.
Well, at the very least, if we follow where we saw them, the direction we saw them going, we might be able to follow a trail. So, you want to go find them?
Yeah, I could have figured that out.
Oh,
And he gets going again.
hey. You don't have to be rude.
But if they're both dashing again,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I said, Contra outspeeds Gray again. If he's dashing, otherwise.
Is he?
If you want to try and figure out where they went, it's survival for tracking.
Alright.
So if he just takes off. That's for Gray. I'll roll that for him.
Oh.
Alright, so Contra rolled a 4 and Gray rolled a 25.
This is...
And so Contra, like, he's bolting. Just noom. Gray definitely can't keep up. But Gray, Silverman, and
Wait, they went this way.
like calling out to Contra. Amidst the business.
Yeah, okay.
So he doubles back.
Yeah.
So since Contra like since Contra went forward and doubled back, I'll say that for this little second they're running like side by side for now.
Yeah.
So both of them turn a corner. More dex saves for both of us since we're in the same area. What is your mod? Oh, you have a decent mod. Oh boy. Why this one? Okay. So both of you turn a corner, and Gray is able to screech to a halt, but Contra, and all of his strength, barrels forward and completely face plants into a tunishly large 12-layered cake that was being carried across. So he just completely face plants into this.
Okay, well now he's pissed.
So you have to pull yourself out of the cake. I think Gray's going to try to help pull him out, but his strength isn't the best, so...
Yeah, so should I roll strength too?
Yeah, you roll strength to climb out of the giant cake.
Check. Or...
Yeah, check. You can also roll, like, athletics, I guess.
Oh, I'm better at athletics.
Yeah, I figured you would be. Yeah, you don't need Gray's help. He offers it, but you don't need it. So, you completely, like, barrel into this cake, your legs sticking out, but you're able to shove yourself out. You fall onto the, I don't know if it's pavement or cobble, I don't know. The answer is probably just yes. You fall onto the ground, you're covered in cake. The Toons who were transporting this, are both kind of pissed. They're starting to yell. Do you know how long it took us to bake that? You run into it! And like they're angrily shouting. Meanwhile, you are still covered in cake and frosting.
Fuck you, your cake's shit!
Our cakes are magnificent! You don't know a thing about baking! And,
I don't, and I can tell, and it sucks.
Hey, Gray, like...
Calm down. We're sorry, sirs. We're in a bit of a hurry.
And he offers his hand to help Contra to his feet.
Contra smacks his hand. It is seething.
God. Um,
I just want to help. My handkerchief.
I would have him roll hammer space. He doesn't have a. Well, oh boy.
Yo!
He doesn't have a custom fumble table, sadly. So I'll have to find the other one. But, Gray does fumble to D20. What is a 5? A 5. A 5 is the 3-foot-long Q-tip. So he reaches in, pulls out the Q-tip.
I don't think that'll be helpful.
You get an extremely withering look.
Oh boy. Okay, he makes that one. He pulls out, like a handkerchief that, would be in his coat pocket. He just had, like, a spare. It's not much, but you can wipe, like, your face off with it, so there's not cake in your eyes. And he offers that to Contra.
You know what? He's gonna take it.
Sorry.
The Q-tip's still out. He just kind of dropped that, by the way.
Contra's not gonna say anything. I think he is going to try to pick up the Q-tip and, like, break it over his knee.
Roll strength. This is probably gonna work unless you, like, crit fail, but... Okay,
Yeah.
You break it. It's
Okay.
a Q-tip. It's a Q-tip. You break it over your knee.
And then he throws it.
Does he just kind of yeet it? Or should I assume that he's throwing it at someone?
No, he's eating it.
Okay. Would you like to see how far you yeet the Q-tip?
Yeah, I would.
Alright, roll athletics. How far do you yeet the halves of the Q-tip? That's a 21. So you smash that Q-tip over your leg, and you just, probably grunt, you just throw it with all your might, and it just goes sailing over the road with a bunch of, like, there's all these people, it just goes sailing over all of them. It clunks into the head of a Toon, like, at the crosswalk, but they have no idea who threw it. So they just kind of look around confused before going back to what they were doing.
Are the cake people gone?
The cake people are actually, they moved over to the side, but they're now arguing with each other. And now that you've stood up and you've got the cake out of your face, you can roll survival again to try and see if you can figure out where Nibbles and Ottava went. Meanwhile, Gray, he looks over and he tries to apologize to the cake dudes.
Well,
I'm really sorry about that. I really didn't do. I know. Well, he didn't really mean to either. I'll try to. I'll repay you some time, but we really have to hurry.
Okay, guys. Both of you get out of here now! Like, they're mad. And Gray is... Gray is actually dead set on coming back to the cake guys, but they've got more pressing matters right now.
yeah, so...
Yeah.
Contra got a 12.
So Gray backs up from the cake dudes. They go back to arguing with each other almost immediately. They're just kind of angry. And he just kind of waits for a moment, and he's looking around, and he sees bits of fur and scale that kind of, it probably got rustled off as they ran through the crowd. So he motions to Contra, saying,
I think they went this direction.
Alright. He's gonna take off again.
You're faster than I am. Wait up.
Keep up.
Can't.
Man, I'm so sorry, Gray.
No, it's fine. Listen, it'll get better, but at the moment we just needed a way for them to interact in the first place, and now we have that. It's uphill from here, but God, is it a hard hill to start climbing. Again, Contra, since you were in front, once again, you roll survival. Survival for tracking, if you can figure that out. Now make a dex save. Again. Oh boy. Oh my god. So, you're able to follow, now that Grace pointed out, like, the scales and fur, you're able to notice fur from Ottava that got rubbed off, and you're focusing on that really hard. You don't want to lose the trail again. Oh my god. And, once again, you, run into someone and completely eat shit and fall, like, you tumble, like, head over heels, you bunk into the pit. And because this is Toontown, so of course, it's a Toon gag. So, the crate they were carrying, full of ball bearings, falls to the ground. So Contra, not only do you fall over, you also probably roll a tad.
Yeah.
I actually do need to make a dex save for Gray in this case, but he was able to see it coming. Oh boy. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna keep that. That was a nat 1. The crate falls over, ball bearings spill out, and Gray also eats shit and rolls next to Contra.
Man, well, Contra refuses to take anything lying down. So he was absolutely trying to get back up and definitely making a fool of himself even more.
Falling back down. Can't get his bearings. See if she'll give me 5 seconds. I need to look up one thing. Bonk. No, come on. Here we go. That's anyway. I don't think we have to roll to get up. I think standing will be fine. But thank you, Trad. Can't get his bearings. Yes. So Contra manages to stand up. Gray's probably having trouble because he rolled a nat 1 on the save. So you're standing. He's unable to get up immediately. I'm assuming Contra doesn't do anything to help him, but I wanted to mention that.
No, he's busy dusting himself off.
Right? Gray manages
Little help.
as he flips the balls.
Contra rolls his eyes and says, well, if you really need it,
This,
and we'll stick out a hand.
Gray takes it. For shits and giggles, roll strength, but you're a barbarian.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're fine. So you managed to pull Gray up. Gray smiles at this because he definitely noticed you taking his hand.
Thank you.
Once more, survival. I am. Oop. 15. More 12s. Rolling 12. But the 15 does work. So, it takes him a moment to get his surroundings straight. But he does manage to figure out.
This way.
And he tries to start leading Contra, but there are still ball bearings scattered on the road. So, more dex saves. Not a high DC, but from both of us.
Oh, that's nice.
All right. What? I'm going to do something funky. Gray didn't let go of Contra's hand, so Contra almost eats shit again. Almost. But Gray, who rolled a 21 on his save, manages to pull Contra up and keep him up as they start to pick up speed again.
Yeah. I think at this point he is gonna let go.
Yeah, he like yanks his hand out of Gray's grasp. He noticed now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It lasted for a moment, and that's what counts. Anyway, so the two of them, since we're nearing the end of the time slot, the two of them run through the streets. We'll shift into more of like a montage mode. Dodge out of the way. Narrowly run into more people carrying very heavy things, but they manage to dodge out of the way. Way together.
Is Yakety Sax playing?
No, not for this part. I don't think so. Every time Contra starts to pull away ahead, Gray has to motion like, no, it's this direction, since he's the one who has the good survival. But after all of that, they round a corner, and they see a lot of different animals. Like, a lot of them. A lot of them are exotic. There's there's owls, there's dragon familiars, there's fucking anything you can get from like a find familiar spell, like weird owl mirages, like spirits, whatever. Just a bunch of them. Like various different creatures. All gathered behind a just a regular dude. He doesn't seem to notice them as he's walking along somehow.
Well, Contra goes
along, and
wait, sorry.
Does Contra just immediately rush at him?
No, he says, "What the actual fuck?"
He doesn't even notice Contra. He's got something in his hand. At this point, he's able. You can see that he's got it's a whistle type of thing in his hand, and he blows at it again, and you see the collection of creatures behind him. They all kind of shift and get a bit closer to him, but they don't really do much else. At this point, Gray's probably caught up from around the corner, and
Sir?
Huh?
What?
Okay, so Contra's gonna do something really rash.
No, do it.
Okay, so first he's gonna rage because he's pretty much been raging already. Like, he's just like that.
You know what? Fair.
But now it's like a mechanical thing. And then he's gonna attempt a flying kick to the face with his boots of kicking, which I've been waiting to use
Oh my
for
god.
ages. So what should I
Just
roll?
remind you what those do.
I'll copy and paste it in here.
All right. Roll the hit. I guess this dude doesn't have a stat block, but roll the hit. It's fine.
So I've forgotten how to do things. Do I add anything? To
D20
this?
plus strength for my like.
Okay.
I think. Unless you're a monk, then it's dex. I don't know. I haven't played monks. It should just be strength.
Okay. Oh, God damn it!
Oh
No, it was gonna be so cool.
no!
Contra's not allowed to have cool things.
Once he learns to self-care, maybe he'll get to do a cool thing. No.
Excuse you.
For the sake of the recording, that was a nat 1 for Contra. But so you try to do the flying kick, but the swarm of various familiars just kind of catch you off guard or get in your way, and you're not able to connect it properly. But you do manage to land on your feet. I'll give you that one. Yeah, there's still cake residue.
Okay.
You're unbalanced. But you try to kick him, he's like, whoa, hey now! What was that for? I'm already having a bad day. I don't need anyone trying to kick me.
Why was your day bad?
Gray trying to distract Contra starts throttling. Does Contra interrupt or
Contra goes, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I'm just trying out the new item I bought. The guy sounded to me, said I cast this find familiar, but I haven't been able to get any familiars yet. I haven't found anything of my own. I won't summon a damn thing.
You summoned every animal in the town.
They aren't mine. They aren't my problem.
I'm sorry, it's weird having to swap between these two. God, sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry, continue, or you just...
I was waiting for you.
So, all of these are... They belong to other people. So, well, it's a bit odd. You think it has something to do with the thing
Turn it off!
What? I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Oh, yeah, he said turn it off, and he does interrupt, Gray.
And Gray trying to be polite. Contra, fucking stop. No.
What do you mean turn it off? It's just a little whistle. You just blow into it.
And he demonstrates, he blows the whistle, and all of the collective familiars again shift. Some of them start vocalizing. And you notice probably like an owl and like a dog like also run over from off the frame. Like it's just even more. And just show up when he blows it.
See, it doesn't do anything.
Stop using it! Can Contra try to slap it out of his hand?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Okay.
I paid good money for this.
Does that count as an unarmed strike?
You want to, I guess. Otherwise, I guess it'd be like, I don't know, strength contest to hold on to the whistle. I don't know. Just roll strength, either way.
Yeah, he doesn't want to take it. He wants to smack it away. Again? How?
You try to smack it out of his hand, and he pulls it back, and like I said, I paid good money for this.
Maybe you could, stop using it for just a little bit? No, I'm gonna keep trying until I figure out how it works.
Can't say anything because he's not smart. And that's his method of doing things too.
Is he still trying to smack the whistle out of his hand?
Yeah, how tall is this guy?
Not particularly tall.
But like taller than 4'6".
Yeah, well, he's a bit taller than Contra, but not particularly. Yeah,
Alright.
maybe like a bit taller than Gray is, so you can continue jumping and trying and swatting at his hand.
He's probably failing because of that nat 1.
Gray does approach, and he tries to go,
May I see the whistle, sir? No, I'm the one who paid for it.
I'm gonna make you pay for it if you don't quit it.
I don't have to listen to a rude son of a gun like you.
Can I roll intimidation?
you can.
Okay. Because he is, like, since it hasn't been a minute yet, has it?
Nah. You still have the rage up.
Yeah, he's still got the rage up, so he's still, like, glowing and wreathed in ominous purple energy.
Oh boy. Roll intimidation.
What the fuck? that was
He's not
a 2
intimidated by you at all.
or a 5.
Not in that one this time, though, so slight improvement. But, he just kind of glares back at you. What are you talking about? Bluejay, it's amazing. Gray is going to roll persuasion if to try.
Please, just, let me see it.
Like he is trying to. For you. Hey, Gray managed to do it. So Gray rolled persuasion to get him to hand over the whistle for just a moment.
Nice.
Well,
That's
I don't do anything to it though.
So he lowers his arm, and he tries to hand off the whistle to Gray. I'll let Contra roll to smack the whistle again, if you'd like.
No, if Gray's getting it, then...
no, if you want to, do it. Please. If you want to.
Nah. It's a good thing Gray got it, because Contra is going to kick him again, or try to kick him again.
Oh no. Well, roll for that.
Well, he's not going to yet.
So Gray takes the whistle. It's just like a little thin silver, like tube, kind of shaped whistle. Almost like a dog whistle, you know the kind.
Yeah.
And, what did you say this whistle did? It was supposed to let you cast Find Familiar. I haven't found any familiar.
This Contra just like scream at the sky like that.
Yeah.
The guy just kind of seems pouty. He just like scoffs at Contra, crosses his arms, turning the other way.
Yeah, that's it. That's all Contra's doing.
Just screaming.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Contra's right. It did attract other familiars. Do you know how to, get rid of the enchantment? Was that in the instructions? There were no instructions. You said blow the whistle and find a familiar. Oh.
So Gray's blowing the whistle. He's confused.
I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'll take it back.
Gray. Roll. I don't think he has a good modifier for this. No, he's not. To continue. Yeah. The guy takes the whistle back. I'm just gonna keep trying then. And he once again blows the whistle. Even more animals come to.
Sir! Please!
Contra also probably spots Ottava within all of these familiars at this point.
Yeah, Contra's not thinking straight because he is very mad.
He's allowed to be very mad. If Contra wants to beat up this man, I'm not gonna stop him, is all I'm saying.
Alright, now he's gonna go for the kick.
Okay. Go for the kick again.
Yes.
This is just a normal dude, so his AC is 10, you're fine.
Okay, cool. That's gonna be... Wait, okay, that plus strength, which is 3
Alright.
damage, and also he's using the stunning strike.
What does that do? What do I have to do again?
DC 14 Constitution roll.
Again, this guy doesn't have to. I'm just gonna do a flat. No. So.
Yeah, so he's prone. Or stun. Wait, prone and stun? I don't know what stunning strike actually does. Hold on.
I'm hand waving that. So, you're angry amidst all these familiars and companions and whatnot. So you just run up and you connect the flying kick this time.
It's not a flying kick, it's to the shin.
So you kick it to the shin. Alright, you rush up. you like slam your foot into his shin, and he immediately just like drops to his knee, trying to grab him, like, ow! And he drops the whistle, and it falls. It shatters. It was very cheap. It was very cheaply made.
Yeah.
And as the whistle shatters, both Gray and Contra notice that the collective of various creatures around seem to, come to their senses, and they start looking around. They're all super confused. The ones that can fly are starting to fly, away, back to their owners. Not all of them are leaving. Some of them appear to be very lost. But amidst these familiars, you have Ottava, that's a V, and Nibbles, both running over to their respective companions. Start loving up on them. Gray is very excited to see Nibbles again. So Gray immediately starts almost babble talking to Nibbles.
Oh man. You probably can't see it, but Ottava's given them the look of like. Hold on, words hard.
Words hard. Understand.
Condescension, I guess. Yeah, that's a good enough word. Like, you really baby talking, Nibbles?
Not entirely baby talking, but the kind of like dog talk, like, so happy to see you again, like that kind of high pitched stuff like that.
Yeah. I need to think so I can say this properly.
All right, that's all right.
Yeah, you hear one side of a conversation. That's how it's supposed to be. I just didn't do it earlier because I didn't feel like it. I don't know. I couldn't hear you.
I just said that was fine. You could.
Oh, that's what Contra's saying. Yeah. I'm gonna find whoever sold that. Make sure they never sell another one. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know if you can find.
You mentioned that, and Gray looks up.
We could ask the guy where.
And he was gonna mention we could ask the guy where he bought it, but the angry guy is holding his shin, limping away, grumbling about damn kids these days. And he turns a corner.
Well. In the meantime, we could try to help return these all these familiars to their owners. If that would be a nice thing to do,
You can. I'm leaving.
I have to leave. It was nice to meet you, spend time with you, Mr. Contra.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't nice running after my companions or anything, but it was nice meeting you.
And he gives like a sincere, big ol' smile.
See you around. He's gonna leave. He's gonna leave.
I want to roll insight on Contra for something real fast. That's a 17. The specific thing, because we've been, talking, and I want to ask if from a 17, Gray is able to, guess, like, Contra's kind of obsession with competition.
Yeah.
Okay. Gray gets an idea. And as Contra's walking away, Gray just kind of perks up and turns back.
I bet I'd be able to return more of them anyway.
Like he's almost condescendingly like challenging Contra, saying I'd be able to return more of them to their owners than you would.
Contra freezes. He turns around and goes, "Is that a fucking challenge?"
You get full look in his eye.
It might be.
Hey, this is emotional manipulation for one's own benefit.
Emotional manipulation for other people's benefit.
Exactly.
I am gonna roll wisdom to see if he can resist.
Ha! For the folks at home, that's a 2 minus 1. Or wait, yeah.
His
So that's what so we fade out, if you'll let me.
Yeah.
We fade out to Gray and Contra and all of the leftover very confused familiars in the street. As they get ready to try and return them to their respective owners. And yeah. Woo! We got the 12-year-olds together, baby!
Yeah.
The start of a wonderful friendship, I'm sure.
Yeah. I hope so.
Do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, this was fun.
Alright then. Thank you for tuning in for today's Toonkind at 12 FPS. And hopefully see you around. Bye!